Coach, if we can just get a quick update on Cody Ceci, who left the morning skate early.
Yeah, he didn't like some of the drills, so he's off. But no, he's going to play tonight, and we're hopeful that everything is fine. Our next choice is either Marty Raymond or Chris Kelly.
Flip of the coin there.
So I'm leaning towards Chris, but both of them told me no way that they're playing.
Okay.
So no, but we'll be fine. I think Cody's just a maintenance issue that he's been dealing with over the last few weeks, and he seems all right now.
No other changes to your lineup? In other words, Anders Nielsen gets the call and goal?
Yeah, Anders will play tonight. We decided to keep him going, and then Craig will play tomorrow.
What would be the biggest challenge your team faces from Vancouver here tonight, Coach?
Well, I think their center ice position is really good. Young Gadet's playing pretty good for them. So, he's a highly touted kid, and then you keep going on past that. The other two guys are exceptional. Horvath is as good a two-way center as there is in the league. You think about Jonathan Taves, you think about him. They're that kind of player, and Elias Peterson is extremely skilled, and he seems to have found his bounce again, and obviously we're going to have to pay attention to him because his skill and his speed and his shot are dangerous, and he poses a lot of challenges for just about everybody when he's on his game.
You talked about atmosphere and energy in the last game against Toronto. Will there be a challenge for the team to get its energy level up for a game like this?
Well, time change is big when you go east to west. We came in a day early, so hopefully that'll be fine. But really, it's about being professional tonight and getting yourself prepared and getting ready to play and continue to play the way that we have in the last little while. We've got to be a team that has a work ethic that's high. We've got to be supportive of one another, especially in the offensive zone. And if we do those things, it gives us a chance really to be five guys together on the ice. And usually when you get that, a lot of good things will happen, both offensively and defensively. And we've been pleased with how we've played like that, but it's an entity where you've got to be good every night, and that's what being a pro is all about, and find a way to bring it here tonight in Vancouver.
You've used the word support quite a bit here in the last couple of days. Are you noticing with sort of the structure and combination of your line combos, they've been fairly consistent here the last 3 or 4 games. Has that helped in the support aspect of the game?
I think probably has. The guys, if they talk to one another and they get to know a little bit more about how each other plays, so that's always positive. Now that's something that early in the year we had with the line of White, Tkachuk, and Stone, and I think that was definitely the case. Like they knew or came to know what to expect from each other, and other than that, we've had pretty much a melange of just about everybody. Again, we have tried to give them a little bit of consistency. It's been challenging, but it's nice to see that they're trying to do things and trying to play with their line mates the right way. Ultimately, at the end of the day, we don't change an awful lot of the roles and responsibilities, no matter where you play or who you play with. So hopefully, as long as they're playing a team game well, then their individual talents will come to the forefront.
Do you have any update on Thomas Chabot or?
Yeah, Thomas had a real good day today, and I think he's going to be joining us on the road. I don't think he'll play tomorrow night, but there's a possibility that he'll play the game in Edmonton, so that's good news for us. Colin White hasn't had the same type of positivity in his situation, so I think again we're trying to be cautious with him with his neck issue, trying to make sure that we don't put him in a position where we're further damaging, and it's going to take time. It's patient with injuries, especially in an area as sensitive as the neck.
Has Chabot been skating?
Yeah.
And when did he resume skating, Marc?
He resumed skating on Monday.
Okay. And I mean,
So
obviously, would that be a little quicker than you thought, given that when you said it was week to week?
Yeah, well, when it was week to week, that's basically what we had expected. It was that he'd have the week off, and then he'd try it. And he played the night that it happened, and I think our doctors are really concerned to let it heal a little bit. So I think they're able to take pictures and that sort of thing, and there's been some healing, and he's got no pain. So those are the two things that they're looking at. Ultimately, at the end of the day, we're going to make sure we do the right thing for Thomas, but he's anxious to come back. He wants to play, and that's always a good sign too for a young player, that he's anxious to be back and helping his teammates.